can't get it right
But
once.
you right now, you are about to graduate.
Yeah.
Yeah. After graduation, you'll be like, okay, let me wait more. You know, heartbreak they distort my life. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Give the guy a chance. You know, give him a chance.
With your host Nanama, and today I have three wonderful guests here, and we'll be having a conversation concerning being in Ashesi and how we are navigating that because it's a diverse community. So I will hand it over to them. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi guys. Okay, so Wendy, you can start with your name, a superpower you'd have, or like the first superpower you'd like to have, and then your major.
Okay.
And the year you're in as well, yeah.
Okay, thank you. My name is Welile Dlamini. I'm from Swaziland. Okay, now it's called the Kingdom of Eswatini. Superpower I'd have probably flying, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. I think my major is computer science, and I'm in class of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next person.
My name is Sombang Patience Nyonglema. I am a Cameroonian. I'm in my final semester. Saying final year makes it look long, so I'm in my final semester. A superpower I would like to have is to design outfits. I love wearing amazing outfits. I don't just want to be a wearer, but someone who can get my hands dirty with the stuff as well. Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Haruna Moran from Niger. I'm second year.
Okay.
In terms of superpower, I would say flying as well.
Why do you guys want to fly? Okay.
Yeah.
Major.
I'm doing business administration.
Okay. So Lily, why do you want to fly? That's interesting that you mentioned that.
Why do I want to fly? I just think it's a cool superpower. Growing up, I used to watch Superman and all that, and I used to think I used to think it was real, you know, like flying and all that, and yeah. So I think if I had to fly, I'd be cool. Like I think I'd be.
You want to fly like a bird, like.
Yeah,
you want to fly.
something
You want to
like
fly
that.
like a bird.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
I think not really like a bird, but as long as I'm on the air.
Okay.
You know, but for good reasons, because there are a lot of people that fly for bad reasons. Yeah.
Okay, I'm patient. Okay, you already explained why you
Yeah.
want to design. I mean, why would you like to fly?
I mean, just moving from a point A to B without asking anyone,
Yeah.
without paying anyone.
Yeah,
Right,
that's true.
right. You save a lot of money.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
So, how long have you all been in Ghana? Did you come because of Ashesi specifically, or you've been in Ghana for some time and you decided to come to Ashesi as well? Like, how's your experience been?
Okay.
What has your experience been, rather?
Okay, let me start with the first question. So I came, I think, I came in 2022 when, like, I think at that time they had separated, there was first cohort and second cohort. So I came in like with the first cohort in 2022 around August. So from 2022 till 2025, okay, let me not count this year. So I'd say 2.5 years so far. And I only came because of school, like no other reason, I think. So my experience in Ghana, it's been really, really great. I don't want to lie. I mean, it's not been easy. I don't think it's easy to be in, like, to come from your country to any country, especially maybe it can be a language barrier and all that. But I think other than that, I've met a lot of good people, met a lot of good friends, and it sort of took me out from my comfort zone and all that, because you get to learn a lot of things about yourself, things that you didn't even like realize, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's been a great experience. Of course, I'm still learning. Sometimes I fall and all that, but yeah, I think pretty much good. Yeah.
But generally, it's been good.
It's been great. Yeah.
Okay. Patience, what about you?
The Ghana experience. It's been amazing. I came to Ghana in September 2021.
Okay.
So when I came on the 1st, my birthday was on the 3rd. It was a bit weird. I didn't know anybody. I just had to sit in my room. Like those first days when you get to school, like everywhere is just quiet and calm, trying to be chill. Like 2 months down the line, I was so homesick. I just wanted to go back home. Like I couldn't wait for that break. When they said we are going home, like 1 month to going home, I was packing my stuff because like I just really wanted to go home. But coming back for the other semesters, like it was different. Like that homesickness had left me. Like it was hard for it to come by again. Then I got a host family as well.
Okay.
So I used to complain a lot about the food at the cafeteria. But when I got a host family, I was like, it's not like the Ghanaian food is bad. It's just that the cafeteria, they're not doing justice to what the food really is. Like everybody in my host home can cook. My father cooks, my siblings, everybody cooks. So like the home is a chef home. So we enjoy the meals. Then when I come back to Ashesi, I'm like, you say you've eaten wache, you've not eaten that wache. You say you've eaten fufu. Like there's more to it than what Ashesi can give you, right? So that has been basically it for me. Then I didn't know my way around. I was always that person that would be in school every time. I won't even get Momo on my phone. I'm like, what am I doing with it? Like, by the way, I'm leaving soon. I give myself that excuse of, by the way, I'm leaving soon. So I don't need to get myself sorted out in all of those aspects. But this December break was amazing. Like, I got to go to town. I was like, you know what? When I get wealthy, I'm still going to enter the church role because it helped me to understand how life goes on in normal based pace. Yeah, that's been Ghana for me.
Okay, Haruna, what about you?
Okay. Being in Ghana, I think this is the second time. The first one was as well because of Ashesi University. It was an immersion program. We came from Niger here to learn English. Yeah, that was the first time. It was 1 month from July to August. And those times we were not free. We were not allowed to go outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we were new here. That 1 month it was tough. Class from 8 a.m. to 6, and after the night also we'll have some programs.
Wow.
Just 1 month.
That's intense. And was it primarily just to learn English or like things in Ghanaian culture as well?
Yes, it was
just English.
To learn English.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you picked the language up quickly, like very quickly.
But we did not know something like we were coming back to study. We came the first time just for the English program. We did not know one day we were going to come back. But after that, we came again. And the first time, I think it was in September, and we left after 1 year here.
Okay.
It was tough. People crying. They wanted to go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know, how many languages do you guys speak? Because I feel like all the international students speak like a good amount of languages on campus.
Okay. Do I have to count English?
Yeah, it's part.
Okay, so I can speak English. I can speak Siswati. Siswati is like my local language. I can speak Zulu. Zulu it's a Southern African language, but mostly in South Africa. Then I can speak Xhosa. Xhosa is also like a South African language too. And so I'm hoping to take a French elective. Yes, cool. I want to learn French. I believe French is a romantic language, so I want to learn a bit of French. You know, because I feel like Ashesi it's a lot of you have a lot of people that speak a lot of different languages and all that. It's so diverse, but I look at it probably like my friends from like west part, like the west. I think the only countries in West Africa that speak English most of the time is Ghana and Nigeria. Then most of them that like the others they speak French. So since I've made a lot of people and a lot of friends like him too. So and Patience you speak French, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I need just a basic, like the basics of French. You know, I don't know, maybe it'll help me learn a lot, Yeah.
Okay, do you mind like saying something in any of the languages, like maybe your introduction?
Okay.
Or say it in one of the languages.
Okay.
I can't say it either, but Kosa. Is that how to pronounce it? Because I know there's like a clicking sound.
Yeah. Okay, maybe. Okay, let me start. So if you say, I want to say like, Patience, you look beautiful. So I'd say, Patience, umuhle. Yeah, something like that. Or if I say, Haruna, you are good in football. Haruna, Emma, bola. So the ball is like the ball. Good Lala is like you know how to. It's like the playing. So if I say we are Guati, it's like you know your yeah.
And how did you pick like? At what point did you pick up all those languages, or they all were spoken at the same time in the same place?
I'd say a lot of like the southern part of Africa, the languages. Even the Zimbabweans that speak Shona, I can pick up a little bit of the Shona because there are some similarities in the languages. And South Africa just being like 2 hours from like we're pretty much close, so we speak the same language and all that. It's not necessarily the same, but like I wouldn't struggle as when I came here, like people were speaking Chui, I didn't understand what Chui was.
Yeah.
And at that time, I felt like the language was, what are they speaking? Like, what is Chui and all that? But it's just the beauty of diversity and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's impressive though. I speak 4 languages like fluently.
4. You speak 4.
You speak 4.
Oh yeah.
That's impressive. Okay, Patience. What about you? I know you speak French.
Yes.
Because he mentioned it, and you speak English as well. Any other languages?
I'm not so fluent at my mother tongue, but it's called Mungaka. My mom called the other day, and then I spoke to them, and she was like, "Who was teaching?" I'm like, "Don't underestimate me. Like, don't do that." Yes. Then, one language I speak a lot these days. I speak a lot of Pidgin.
Okay.
A lot of it. So I realized that some African countries that are English speaking don't speak Pidgin. I realized that Pidgin in Ghana is mostly for the guys.
Yeah.
It's not the case in my country.
Oh,
Pidgin is
really?
for everybody.
Is it, and obviously there'd be like differences, but is it very different or they have similarities, like the Ghanaian Pidgin and
I think it's
back
very
home?
different.
Okay.
Yeah. it's
Okay,
very
so, but what can I even say? I cannot say anything.
What, in
How do
Pidgin?
you guys say, no, for one of them to say something in like Ghanaian Pidgin and then she would say how they say it back home?
What do you mean?
He said, I don't know. Something simple like,
In Pidgin.
not, you don't speak
I speak
Pidgin.
Pidgin. That's why I speak Pidgin.
Right, you do.
I mean, this is my episode.
Okay.
Okay. How do you speak Pidgin?
Okay, so you like.
Because you don't speak Pidgin with me. Like, yeah.
I do, but
I want you to say something like, everything I know about Pidgin has left my brain, but I want you to say something that she would say. Wow. Okay.
Okay, so I should give you a sentence, right?
Yeah, like a sentence.
Okay, so I'm a yeah.
Translate.
Translate.
I'm a good job.
Okay, now you translate. Oh, we put you on the spot.
It's funny.
Okay.
The chop is common. Amadi go for go chop fufu.
Okay, so that's...
What? Say that again.
Amadi go for go chop fufu.
They go for gold chop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so Pidgin, French, English, and then you said your local language was...
Mungaka.
Mungaka, but you're not fluent in it.
Yeah, but I'm not blank.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's cool too. So, okay, how are you too? I know you speak French.
Yeah, French, English, and Zarma from Niger.
Zerma.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, since I schooled in Togo, so I learned their language.
Their local language.
Yes, Ewe.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you can speak Ewe like fluently.
Yes, even on campus,
That's the same.
I speak Ewe with some
okay.
people.
Okay, that's nice. That's really cool.
Say I love you and everything.
Moulin.
Okay. Okay, because can you say say something in French, please? Because that's like what you speak, default language. Okay, so say something in French, like your introduction in French.
Je m'appelle Haruna Marwan.
It's not what people have been speaking.
Can you say that again?
Je m'appelle
Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle.
Haruna Marwan.
Okay.
J'aime jouer le football.
Okay, I know what that means.
Je aime jouer
We
le
know what
football.
that means.
What does that mean?
That means I like to play football.
Yes.
Period.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ça va?
Okay.
Ça va?
Ça va bien.
Okay. What language you guys think in? I think that's interesting for like multilingual people. I'm always wondering what language you think in. I would assume it would be like the language you spoke when you started learning how to speak. But then you have 4 languages. So like, do you sometimes think in one and then if you can't find words, you switch to another or something? Like, how does it go? Or does it change with your setting? So like you're here, so it's in English, and when you go back
Okay,
home,
right, yeah, because right now, like, I feel like when I went back home, my mom could tell that, even my friends, they could tell that I've been away for a while, so I couldn't. The way I was pronouncing my local language, it wasn't as fluently as like because I've like
You've
since
been away.
Yeah, like I speak English like 24/7. Maybe I've tried to master a little bit of Pidgin, but not that much. You know, but I think right now I'm mostly thinking English, like to be honest, because like I breathe and live English. There's nothing I can
Wow.
do.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, but of course, the instances where maybe I see something, probably I think it in my local language and all that. But because since most of the time I converse in English, most of like my thinking or thought process, even doing things, like it's mostly English. But I haven't lost like my DNA.
Yeah.
Like it's still with me, and I embody with it wherever I go. But I think English right now is a huge part of me. Yeah, I just feel like I feel like I don't know, maybe it's too late or what. Like it would be so nice for Africa. Just at least we can all have the trees, the courses, whatever it is, but just one language that we all speak.
We all speak.
Yeah,
like, yeah, we have so many languages.
yeah. It would be very very nice because you wouldn't struggle like to because right now if I go to Accra. But it's of course there are people. Okay, maybe let me say the market because most people in the market like they converse in the local language. And if like I knew if I knew the language, like it would be much like easier. The work would be simple enough because right now, like I think, for example, the machine that for leadership, we need to go out and do like. So I think it would be best for, like if I go into the field, I need to go with a Ghanaian, so such that it's much more it will be much more easier. Not that it will be possible, but it will probably take like long because you'd be interviewing people, and some of the people like you can't just assume that everyone is learned, you know, and all that. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Patience. What about you?
Which
Like you
language do I think in? I would say it depends on the setting, right? Like right now, I'll be thinking in English, but if I'm in the house and I'm speaking Pidgin, I'll be thinking in Pidgin.
Yeah.
Then, if I'm with my Cameroonian folks, I'll be thinking in Pidgin. Then there are times when I'm speaking Pidgin and then I have a word block, so I switch to English. Like the Pidgin is not given, guys. Let me switch, that kind of stuff. Then for the French, my room has 2 Cameroonians, so most often I speak French in the room. Like in a Cameroonian meeting, I speak Pidgin, but in my room, I speak French. So there are times when I even have word blocks in English, then I switch it to French. I'm like, that doesn't make sense because French is not my first language like that. I learned French because of circumstances, right? So I'm like, what's going on? But I'm excited that subconscious, I speak the French. So it depends on the setting. That will tell what I think in here.
So I'll say I think in French.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But just that I love Ewe more because I grew up speaking the Ewe. So and here Ewe is saving me actually.
That's
because
nice.
sometimes when I go to market, the women I speak Ewe to them and they reply. I just feel happy.
And you feel at home, right?
Yeah. I feel at home.
Like I think there was one time where I went to Accra. And then I just heard like someone passing by. Then I heard the person speaking my language. I just held him. I was like, oh, yeah. So like you feel like you just appreciate that. Oh, like there's someone like me and all that. Like for example, but like I must say that like in football when I play football, I don't think I just think in my language like. Because maybe it's someone like just kicks me. Like I'm got to murder this person. Like I can't just But when I pray. I don't think in English. I think in my language. Like I feel like yeah.
That's cool. Okay, that's been interesting. Thank you guys for sharing. Are there ever times you feel othered by the Ashesi community?
I feel
Othered, like you feel
left out.
How do I say? Yeah, left out, or you don't fit in, or like the students are making it feel like you are this other person or something. Have you ever had experiences like that? And if you're comfortable to share, you can share if you don't. Yeah.
Okay, my personal experience. I don't think so, but of course. Okay, I don't think so, but of course. But okay. Of course, there are instances where you probably like one thing I made peace with is like it's not my country, like of course a lot of people like things won't favor me as always, like you just need to make peace with that. And one thing that is, what was the question again?
Do you feel like left out, or you feel like other people are like they see you as different essentially? Like obviously we're all different, but then because you speak a different language, or because everyone knows that you're an international student,
I don't think I've ever felt left out. Like I've heard stories that people feel like they're left out and all that. It's their own personal experiences. But I think I'm just like it's easy for me to mainly with people like make friends, not necessarily friends, but like when you speak with people, I don't know, maybe because I'm a boy or what, but like, or maybe football friends and all that. Like it's easy, even like when it comes to academics. Like I haven't really like I haven't like felt that like I've been left out or someone looks. At the end of the day, like we're all black. Like if I was in Europe, definitely I'd feel like, hey, child, maybe these people now, what are they saying? I've heard instances where like a lot of my Ghanaian friends, like or maybe football friends, like those guys will just speak Twi. Then I just keep asking, what is he saying? Then they will explain. Then I laugh, like So of course, it's not an easy thing to do and all that. But I can't say I feel left out. I feel like Ghanaians are really like great people.
Actually.
Yeah, they're noisy. They like to make noise.
Oh really?
Like they like to make noise. Like it's that's a small thing, that shouting, like and all that. So like I found that interesting. And
like the that kind of thing. Oh
Charlie, and all that, So yeah, I like there hasn't been any, I don't know, maybe it's coming a situation where I'm going to feel like, hey, Charlie, this person really hurt me, or like of course, as Patience said, like you sometimes you do feel like, oh, maybe you'll be homesick and all that, but it's just part of it. Like me feeling left out, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, Patience. Yeah.
I would say it's not really because I'm international and they're Ghanaian. I would say it's a person-to-person case, like coming to terms with the fact that you will not click or bond with everyone, and not feeling attached or hurt or think that there's a special implication for someone not treating, like not valuing what you think should be a relationship. I remember times when I used to play football in my first year and second year. So we'll be on the pitch, like we are talking. Then when we leave the pitch, then someone is passing by you like you've never met. Actually, it hurts.
Yeah.
Then that was when I learned how to, you know what? like walk by it like it never happened, right?
Okay.
Like when you say hi to me, I'll respond, but I'll not initiate it anymore. Like I started coming to terms with it. But I didn't let that change my personality. Like I'll do it to the specific person that is doing it to me.
Okay.
Yes. It's not like I'm angry at you. I'm like, where you meet me, I'll meet you there,
Yeah.
but I'll not
Go the extra
extend
mile,
it
okay.
as well.
Yeah.
I did that. And then another aspect, so I remember when we were in second year as well, one thing that happened was, so the African Cup of Nations was playing, and there's always this, who is the best country, who is the this, who is the this, and all of that. So that day, Cameroon was playing third place. No. But like,
I don't know why,
we didn't beat them.
but every Ghanaian was.
We didn't
I
play
remember
with
that
them.
day.
We didn't play with Ghana. I mean, we didn't play with Ghana in that match, right? I remember that match we were playing against Egypt. So after playing that match, if we won that match, we would have gone for the finals. So it was like fighting to see who would go for finals
Yeah.
or who would go play the third place match. So after that match, like it was a penalty shootout. And then everybody was quiet. But when Cameroon was losing, that's when we knew that everybody in the room that was not Cameroonian was a hater. It was just crazy. I'm like, what is going on here? Right? But it's not like we're expecting much, but we're not expecting that level of... Low-key, Cameroonians are very noisy. If we won that match, Ashesi would not have... Like, the air in Ashesi would have been small for all of us, because just when Cameroon scored Brazil in the last World Cup, they claimed... In fact, we claimed that we are a continent of Cameroon, right? We are not just the country Cameroon. So maybe it was for a good reason that we didn't win that match, because Ashesi could be small for us. Yeah, so basically, it's not been like an exclusive experience where Ashesi has left me out. I would say, on a personal level, I've been too busy with myself and other stuff to even watch out for someone trying to make me feel like I'm an international person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So personally, I would say it's the way in good people think, or the way people the perception of people at specific time. And personally, I would say first year when we started FD, my teammates sometimes they used to speak Twi. So I used to think like they were saying something, I don't know, just I can't say. But after I realized that it's not like they are, sometimes they have to communicate in their language. I can't really do anything, and sometimes it's not like they are talking about me or yeah. So I think personally is the way I think. I can't say people back.
All right. Okay, so the next question is about relationships, which is like a very quick jump, but okay. How do you manage relationships, and would you recommend a first year to get into a relationship? So the 28th. Would you advise? Please, are any of you in relationships first? Oh.
Actually, Haruna, make you start.
Yes, I am.
Okay, is she here?
Yes, she's here.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Calm down.
Me?
Calm down. Super.
Okay, patience.
Me?
Oh, sorry.
Oh. No,
I thought
man,
it was going this way.
I'm married to the Holy Spirit. No one else.
Amen.
No one else.
As you should.
Do you believe that?
But if an opportunity avails itself, I'm free on the transfer.
So you divorce the Holy Spirit.
Oh no, not at all. The Holy Spirit is my supervisor. So but football terms, right now.
Stop.
I need a club to play. It's been too long, but at the moment, when the opportunity avails itself,
Okay.
even if it's Saudi, I'll be there.
Were we supposed to understand that?
Okay, patience. What about you?
Okay. I'm not in a relationship.
Okay.
Counsel for a freshman. There's no need to rush, right? I learned the term tier chain when I got to Ashesi, where people say that being in my father's house, being in SHS, everything seemed like rule, hook, crook, and all of that. So coming to the university is like that place where I can open up my wings and fly and all of those. But one thing that I have learned by observation is in all that excitement, it is easy to get it wrong. In all that excitement, it's easy to make a mistake. So I would say that take your time. Take your time. Those very guys or girls that you think you're so excited about in freshman year, you get to know them better in second year. And you'll be like, oh, was I really so excited about? Or there's more to this person that I would want to take interest in, right? So there's really no need to rush into it. There's no pressure. One thing I've learned is that there's no pressure, because I remember someone was like, everybody's having a relationship in this Ashesi. I think I need a relationship. Check your motive. Why do you need a relationship? That's very essential. Whether you're in freshman year, second year, third year, or final year, like come to terms why you want to get into a relationship. What is your motive? Is it essential for the season? Because for some people, that's where they would find the person they'll eventually get married to. Like, it's not a one shoe fits all, but let your motive be clear. Yes.
Okay.
I disagree with Patience.
Okay. Let's go.
I'm against that.
Yeah, what does it mean take your time? Like, I mean, of course, like, relationships should not be, I feel like relationships should be intentional and all that.
Yeah.
Like, because right now, but we're just giving a wrong impression to the, like, you know, to the freshmen, like, they should explode, try, we are here, I know that. I'm not a vulture. I'm going to, take care of you and all that very much.
Okay.
And I have good intentions.
He has good intentions.
Yeah. So
You in particular.
me, I'm a good guy.
Are you just trying to sell yourself? Like,
I'm not selling myself. Like, no, can you guys assist?
it's true. He's a good guy. Hi, girls. If you're single, you're ready to mingle. Willie is here.
Yeah,
He's fresh, he's single, he's ready. He's a footballer.
Amen.
You don't know any other footballer.
Amen.
You should get on. Please, you can give your number to the ladies.
No, the camera is here.
The camera is here.
Okay. 0
Yeah.
61
Write it down.
4182. Please.
You can say it again.
0 5
Yeah.
61
Yeah.
4182. Please. I'm
Text
a good
him,
guy. It's been too
call
long.
him. It's been too long.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, but I'd say, like, relationships should be intentional, as I said, like, go there for the good motives. And so, my advice would be, like, just, try, like, just love someone, don't be scared. Like,
It's true.
Like, at the end of the day, you get heartbroken. If you get heartbroken, it's part of it. Like, heartbreak is part of it.
It's part of the experience.
It will grow you. You become a better woman if you
Have you had a heartbreak before?
I've had a heartbreak before.
How many of them?
Oh, child, please. But I think it's very it's part of.
Disagreeing.
Yeah,
Yes.
you are disagreeing with her.
Yeah, I disagree with her. I don't know. It's maybe because I have the most perfect girl in the world.
Do you want to shout out to your girlfriend? Shout out to your girlfriend.
When I come to this podcast, I'm going to say a name.
Will you mention? Okay, that's fine.
Let me say something. I didn't say don't get into a relationship. I just said take your time.
Take your time.
It doesn't
like-
mean don't get into a relationship.
Yeah.
It just means take
But
your
some people
time.
need it.
Yeah.
Some people need
Like,
it.
you're discouraging the
So they don't need to take their time. That's what you're saying.
They need to know who they are getting with. I agree with Patience.
But right now, if I go for a fresh pair, I'll be like, if I take my time and all that, what do you mean? Like,
So-
But she has to get to know you.
You're decreasing minimizing my
if you
time.
don't
Like,
know,
exactly. Like, no. Like, let someone think for themselves. Don't give them advice. Why should they?
Oh, I'm doubting if you're a nice guy. From the way you're speaking, it's like you're a trap.
True.
It's not a trap.
You're sounding like a trap right now.
I'm a good guy.
A good trap.
No.
Yeah, a good trap with a good bait.
The freshmen, like, let them explore, like, right here.
Oh my God.
Willie says he is here. I want my. Willie says he's
Please,
here.
heartbreaks are real and it can distort your academics. Take your time. I mean it.
I don't think.
But heartbreaks are there. Does that mean when you, like, you right
You
now,
can get it right
but
once.
you right now, you are about to graduate.
Yeah.
Yeah, after graduation, you'll be like, okay, let me wait more. Heartbreaks, they distort my life. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? give the guy a chance. You know,
Give him a chance.
give him a chance. That's
Yeah.
all.
No,
And the good
no.
thing is that you are a prayerful woman, right?
Yeah.
So you pray about it. You know, God will direct you. Should I go for this one? Should I go for that one? You know, and
Yeah.
listen to the Holy Spirit. You know all that. But at the end of the day, it's in the Bible. Give the person a chance. You know.
Which part of the
What part of the Bible says give the person a chance?
So the Bible says.
Uh-huh.
The Bible says Eve was from Adam's rib, right?
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
Okay.
it's not from Adam's rib,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So what does that mean?
That give Adam a chance?
Like, I don't know.
Are you for real? No, we didn't say don't get into a relationship.
What are you
She
saying?
didn't say that.
We said
She
take
said take
your
your time,
time.
like get to know the person.
What is take your time? 5 years?
No.
What is take your time? The whole Ashesi.
the whole
Ashesi is very
Ashesi boy,
busy.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you know someone to like just like you know people like make relationships like you know pardon me like maybe when you say relationship we grow like the African mentality like me my mom told me that when I was in high school like don't rush you know you find the right woman at university and I haven't found that yet you know so and
You have a different story.
Yeah, but
and like
Easy
just that
time.
people would think like the African mentality would think relationships are probably sexual and all that, you know. But it's more than that.
No.
What y'all think?
Is that what you are thinking?
Come
Is
on,
that what
please.
you are thinking?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not how me. Like when I said relationship, I said, come, let's do the assignments together. Let me you know, let's look over the calculus.
Right.
Let's do this, you know, like let me be there for you. Ashesi can be stressful, you know. You don't have, you don't always have to go and see
You can
coaching
be a
bone.
calculus
You know,
tutor, you know, if you
don't
want to
like
teach
I
calculus.
can be your coaching bone sometimes. Let's come, let's talk, you know.
Yeah.
And all that. Calculus tutoring is it's like I'm preaching. Now you are getting my maximum attention, free of charge. You know, nothing else.
Then you could just be her best friend.
Best friend.
You don't need to be in a
What
relationship.
is their relationship?
I leave the podcast. What does she say? Best friend. Best friend. I have a lot of friends, guys. No, best friend.
Best friend.
Best friend. What is that?
what's that?
It's because I don't speak French. I would have said it's French to me because I don't understand. What is best friend? Come on. I can be your friend and you know, hi, I'm a hi, you know, all that, you know, but
You want to teach her calculus?
best I'll help you, but don't assume that I'm your friend. I'm not your friend. Though.
Okay.
I'm not your friend, you know. Yeah. Friendship is a very sacred thing, you know. Should be respected like relationships, but don't like your friend zoning me. I'm like, what is that? Like,
What is that?
you know, so don't do that.
Okay, I think we can all agree to disagree. You guys have your own perceptions, opinions. That's fine. Okay, so the next thing is what's one thing you knew you want? Sorry. What's one thing you wish you knew before you came to Ashesi, or like just when you came to Ashesi? What's one thing you wish you knew?
Arun, can you start? What's one?
Ashesi is not a competition.
Okay.
Ashesi is not a competition. You write your own story, you make your own path,
Yeah.
you go at your own pace. The race is towards the future you and against the you of yesterday. It's not a
That's a
competition.
bar.
Oh my God, what a girl, man.
Actually, that's true. Okay.
I think I probably had the same in mind, but I'd say, like, you know, just be authentic to your own story. You know, like Ashesi's, like you know, like as I said, she said, like it's sort of competition. You know, probably in your own. It can be academics or lifestyle, whatever. Like one thing that I've like learned here is that there'll always be someone better than you. like whether it's football, whether it's academics, whether it's money and all that. You know, but if you don't know who you are, this place will swallow you up. I'm telling you. Like, you know, like it will definitely swallow you up and like probably also test your character. So I'd say just know who you are and appreciate yourself probably and just own up to your own story, you know. Don't, of course you can change, but like just be authentic to your own story, your own self. Yeah.
Okay. How you know?
I would say I wish I knew ChatGPT since the first.
Wow.
is the first day I stepped into Ashesi.
Okay.
Because, my first semester, I was like, all the assignments, everything, I have to search in Google. I don't know GPT. So, I struggled a lot first semester because I did not know GPT, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to add one thing to that. University in general is a place that is going to test your character.
Yeah.
That thing that you think that you say you are, good girl, good boy, orderly, I know how to do my stuff in time. This is a space where all of those things that are ideas in your head will be tested. You think you're hardworking, some days you will not want to go to class. You'll be like, and one thing I would say is don't attach yourself to grades. Like, let your worth not be your grades. Actually, it will make you feel dumb sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's where learning happens, right? Don't attach your worth to the grades, because the time when that quiz messes up, it messes your entire person. So don't let it be the case where you are your grades. You're not your grades. Find you that is not the grades, and take God seriously. It's either your walk with God will spike up or it will go to nothing in this Ashesi.
Yeah, I think just to add to what Patient just said, like this place like really tests like character, because I remember and it doesn't have time for emotions, like especially like the grades and all that. I remember my calculus first semester. So like German's just German's a very good teacher. I don't want to great teacher, can lecture. But like he just said, "Oh, you guys did this in high school," and I saw them raising their hands. I'm like, which school did I go to? Like so they know most of the things that So, but that really like prompted me that I don't know anything. I just of course I had the idea that probably I thought I was smart. I'm not saying I'm dumb, but it just made me to realize that if you don't probably like know who you are, like you are just going to like be sorted out by the whole system. And as I said, there's always like someone better than you, and the grades can be really, really like you can fail. You don't have time to sort of sob over that, because the following class will be writing another quiz, or tomorrow will be writing another quiz. So if you are getting attached to, not that we should like, she's not saying you must fail, but she's saying have a life outside of the grades. Let the grades not.
So those things happen.
Yeah, they will happen. You're going to fail. I'm just like that one is guaranteed. It's assured. Yeah, it's assured.
You guys have been here at least 2 years for all of us here. So what are the tips you have for succeeding in Ashesi, and not just in school, like extracurricular activities, also school, the other spaces that we have within the school, so maybe religion, sports. What other extracurricular things there?
Clubs.
Other clubs, stuff like that. Your hobbies.
Okay.
What would
Probably the advice.
What tips would you give?
Okay, I'd say it probably relates to the previous question we just answered, but I'd say it's very important to have an open mind and just be open to opportunities. Be like, you need to be able to like try out new things, but at the same time you must know who you are, because at Ashesi, one thing is like that I've seen is that there are a lot of opportunities, but it doesn't mean you have to apply to every opportunity. Like, of course, if you feel like they all suit you, they can. But like there are a lot of, for example, football. Someone might think football wastes their time, because most of the time you go there on the pitch at like 8 in the morning. By the time you leave, there is 2 p.m. Then you leave, like you come and take a shower, like you sleep for like 2 hours. Already the day is gone, and your peers are already doing the assignments, But that's where I found like I'm able to recharge, regain my mind, even if it's watching football, So I'd say just have an open mind, try out opportunities, and just have someone who, like good friends. I must say like make sure like you're surrounded by a pool of like good people. Doesn't have to be 10 people or whatever, one or two or something, or even three, whatever it is. But it's important to have someone who can help you be accountable, who can say, oh, Patience, I didn't see you in class. Like, what's happening? Are you fine? And all that. Because sometimes it gets busy. You can't even notice like who's upset, who's not there. You tend to focus on your own like zone and all that. So I'd say it's important to know yourself and take advantage of the opportunities around you. Yeah, thank you.
That's good advice. Thanks, Olivia. Okay, who else?
Can you say the question again?
What tips would you give to not even just freshmen, but just anyone in Ashesi on how to navigate Ashesi, how to succeed in Ashesi, and not just in academics, but all the other spaces, so like your clubs, sports, and other extracurricular activities, church, the most.
Be strategic. Be strategic. Choose what is important for you. It doesn't mean don't apply to stuff. It just means you can't do everything, right? You don't want to be so much out there that your academics suffers. You don't want to be, they call it in my country, John Book or Mary Book, that every other thing is like you don't have a social life. Like you want to find that strategic balance. You don't want to master your energy. Some people have very low social energy, so you don't go out there and break down before you come back and try to do the recharge. Like, know what charges you. Know where you find your recharge. Some people find their recharge by talking to friends, having a movie weekend, having church activities. Me personally, I find my recharge by going for church activities. Yeah. When I was my freshman year, my room was filled with international students. There was me from Cameroon, there's South Sudan, there's Nigeria, there's Zimbabwe. There was no Ghanaian in my room. So we didn't know each other at first, but we got to start talking. Like in the very first days where everything was quiet, Ashesi is a place where people pray a lot. In fact, in Ghana, people pray a lot. Like people really pray in Ghana. So I came to see it, right? And then I was like, this is something to explore. Then I own the system. That's how I'll put it, right? So be very strategic, make the right connections, take advantage of the opportunities on campus. I remember when they were trying to revamp the Ashesi community, where they were trying to bring in the community lifestyle again. There was this game that they said, do the open door policy, like go into different offices, just get to talk to the people working in the different offices. And that was how I got to know the team, right? And when days go by, just go to the dean's office, have a talk. Go to Rosemary's office, have a talk. Form strategic connections. These people really want to talk. These people have time to talk. The people that think they are most busy is the students. We think we are the most busy people. But our lecturers are still going to school, and they are lecturers, and they are parents, and they are managing their families. Like, they have a lot going on. We don't have the most going on. So try to structure your time to make it work for those friendships, to make it work for those relationships, to make it work for those accountability stuff as well. It's very important. And there are a couple of clubs on campus. There's community engagement. There's clubs for just ladies. There's club for people that want to code. Find the one that works for you. You can't do all of it. So find the one that works for you and explore various interests. And if you see something that someone is doing that you would like to know, reach out. Reach out. Don't just stay in your own corner. Like, reach out. If someone is working on a project and you want to learn, volunteer with them. I just want to shadow. I want to understand what you're doing. If someone has gone for a study abroad and you're looking at applying for that same opportunity, reach out to them. Oh, I'm writing my CV. What kind of tips can you give me? Like, Ashesi is a very small place, and interestingly, if someone goes for a study abroad, almost everybody knows. So those kind of things, if someone goes for international opportunities, almost everybody knows. So reach out to them and connect, ask questions. You get the most from doing those. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay,
Yeah. It's basically what they said, but I'll say it in a different way. First, make friends. Yeah, most importantly, the Ghanaians, because the learning strategy may be quite different from the one in your country. So maybe just don't be arrogant, be call them, ask them, maybe their way to teach you will make you understand the
Better.
concepts better. Yeah. And for the freshmen, I'll say plan your budget carefully. Yeah, because the currency is different from
It's true.
around your
Transport in
country.
Ghana is costly.
Yeah. If you don't know, you will end up broke. Yeah.
Back home, is it better, like paying for transport?
Yes.
it's better.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Just
buying stuffs in the market is not that costly. But just the transport
The
to go to the
transport.
market,
Yeah.
like
Like here?
yes.
Yeah, we're going to this, guys.
Going to apply, coming back. Sometimes you end up spending more money to transport.
going.
And for me, like this place is very hot. Like I just to walk from here to Veracruz, I'm sweating. Like
Yeah,
it's
you can't
extremely hot, But
Oh.
so yeah, and the cost, like how much is it from? If you take a taxi to the airport, it's like 300 cities, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 300 cedi.
You know, actually, I think some of the drivers take advantage when they hear you, like you don't have a Ghanaian accent.
Yeah.
Like they take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Because 300 cities is crazy. I don't doubt it though, but that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. And so
Especially
don't
when
have-
you convert it, your
Yeah.
heart.
Oh. But are there any other tips for other international students coming in specifically on how to adjust coming into Ashesi? Like what Haruna said in terms of like studying, but like anything, just anything.
I'd say for me, probably like lies with what Patience has said. Like, we are not home. Like, just okay. That's the fact. Like, you need to accept that. Like you probably, like I say, I don't know if it's a negligence. What I say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Like this place is for the Ghanaians. Like it's in as much as it's Ashesi, but it's Ghana. Like at the end of the day, that's a fact. Like what you had at home, the food that I had at home, like for a fact, I tried out Banku like the first time. I didn't like it. It was too sour for me.
Me too.
Yeah. I
I
had
don't
it,
like it at all.
I had it second time. I didn't like it. It was too sour.
Oh.
But then over time, like I started eating it. Like I love Banku now. Like
Oh.
I really like it. Like
I don't like it.
I
I
don't-
still don't like it.
me,
It's been
I
20
love it.
years.
like so. But then, like you just need to adapt. Like adaptation is very very important.
Stay open-minded.
Yeah, stay open-minded. Not just in Ghana, because at the end of the day, like life, you won't have what you want always.
Yeah.
Because right now, you might be forced to go and work in. They say maybe I go and work in Togo. Like there they speak French, right? So at least Ghanaians speak English. Imagine there they speak French, but I just need to adapt, and stay open-minded and just open. Don't close doors because you think like you're not qualified.
Yeah.
Like just try. Like even if, of course, they'll bounce you, and it's like once I feel like once you are able to understand that if you like failure or rejection is just part of it. Like I don't know how many times I've applied for like things I've gotten bounced. Right now, when I see the emails, like unfortunately, I'm just okay. Like it's just
Yeah.
life goes on, Like of course, if I got it, I've been happy, But back when I used to probably look at the mail and think, my life depended on that. There's more to life than that one opportunity, But you just need to continue trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to stop comparing things in your country to
Yeah.
the ones here.
Of course.
Because you end up frustrating yourself. At the end of the day, things cannot be the same. You change the country, things will change. Yeah.
One thing I'll also say is leverage on the people from your country that you have here. Like it's been great. I don't know about your countries, but we have this Cameroon community. Like you know that this is someone that is going through the same challenges that you're going through. Like you can relate because of the plight that you're going through. If it's something that we don't understand, like just going back to your room if you're Zimbabwean, making that complaint in Shona makes it like I'm home again. And like you bring the challenge back home, you bring it relatable, going back to that space where you're like, I don't need to try to keep my steez up. Like, this is a space where I can cry and someone really gets that I'm going through it, right? Where I've lost my appetite because all of this food is not making sense sometimes. Like, someone that can really genuinely understand from your perspective, like leverage on the people from your country as well. And one thing I've learned with a global experience is here we'll be doing my Cameroonian community. But when you go to Europe and stuff, you just need anybody that's black.
Yeah.
As far as you're African, we are so close. We are so. I don't care where you are from Africa. We are. It's just so interesting. It's really interesting, and people really are looking for where to belong, right, and find a community, I would say, and become a part of a community that really has helped me thrive. Like, it's not a formal church setting, but it's like a religious group that they meet every day from like 6 to 7 in the evening. It's beyond just talking about God. It's founded on God, but they get to talk about the challenges that Ashesi is bringing to them. Like, I really went through this opportunity and they bounced me. And like, people just get to hear your pain, really genuinely care. Then tomorrow they're like, how far with it? Like, someone to really keep you accountable. Like, get that for yourself. Not because you want to be a parasite in a relationship. Like, relationships take work. It's not like we just clicked and it happens. It takes conscious effort to reach out to someone. It takes conscious effort to, I have an assignment, I'll do it on time, because if we have a movie night in the weekend, I will not say that I'm the only one with the assignment. Like, manage your time well as a student and make it work for you.
Yeah. Yes.
Another thing I'll say is that, like, if I tell that student, or anyway, like, just don't allow yourself to be used, like, because in as much as, like, Ashesi is, like, I said, I've met good people, like, a good number of people, like, great people. But I've also seen some, like, straight people, like, Charlie, someone will just text me when he wants me to help him with an assignment, you know, like, just be prepared for that, you know, and just like life, you know, so you have to, like, I don't know, in CS, like, we learned about, like, sorting. So you have to, like, of course, maybe you'd know that, like, over time, like, this guy is really, really genuine, you know. You, like, I have genuine friends. Someone I can call at 12, like, in the, like, at night, midnight, and say, I need this and this and that, and I know I'll get it, you know. But I've also met people that probably use me for their own benefit, you know. It's just like life. So, but then that now is my goal to sort of, like, it's my job to sort of, like, see that, you know, create that separation, because at the end of the day, like, I know that I'm only useful to you because you're getting something out of me, you know.
I think that's it. Thank you guys for today. I've had a very fun time. Did you have a fun time?
It's been an amazing talk session, especially the disagreement part.
I mean, it's been a great experience for me too. Yeah.